So we have here some journaling exercises about self-care. So these are ways that you can, some prompts that you can use to kind of reflect on what we kind of just talked about, the self-care, and different ways you can use these prompts as a way to explore ways that you have been doing self-care, or maybe some ways that you want to incorporate self-care into your routine, especially around the holidays. How do you nourish your mind, body, heart, and spirit? Going back to journaling, I'm a huge fan of list journaling. So you could, write those out and make lists of ways that you are doing that in your life, or maybe some different ideas about how you want to start nourishing your mind. And you can start with one. That is absolutely one profoundly mindful and intentional moment is absolutely perfect. How do you actively reduce and manage stress in both your personal and professional life? Sometimes we have coping mechanisms that we don't even realize that we're doing, and we're doing really well. And so sometimes if we take a moment to really reflect on what it is that's working in our life, when we can see that, something can be really helpful to apply that elsewhere. How do you feel when you are honoring your self-care needs? How do you recognize when you're neglecting your self-care needs? That can be a difficult one. And I really like this question because it kind of prompts us to think about those moments when it may have been a couple of days or a couple of weeks when we haven't participated or intentionally done self-care. And so I think this can be a really important and powerful one to reflect on and think about ways that maybe we feel if we haven't incorporated self-care. What's calling to you for more attention? What self-care are you feeling proud of? Again, so very often we are doing these amazing coping mechanisms and these amazing self-care that we don't even realize we're doing. And so I think it can be really powerful and important to look at the ways that we are doing these things. And calling attention to that can really help build our confidence and that self-love. What is one self-care action you would like to commit to doing today, this week, or this month? And making those goals can be very helpful. And if it's just for today, start there. And if you want to write it down every day to make sure you do it that day, that's a beautiful place to start. And now I will hand it over to my colleague, Becca. Thank you so much.